I'll take a hint from Roger. What time's breakfast ready? I'm on it, obviously, and you know, it's kind of I have mixed feelings. I have mixed feelings because there were so many people that are not with me anymore that made it possible. When I started out coaching a long time ago, I think George Welch is in the audience. He's probably the one still alive. And I think the Scotch kept him alive. And you know, there's so many memories when I see some of these great athletes here. Rex Kern, I coached in a hula bowl, and Johnny Ralston, I think, is out in the audience, and John Ralston was the head coach of our team, and we had Rex Kern, Joe Theismann, okay, and a guy by the name of Plunkett. We had 3 quarterbacks, and Archie Manning was on the other team, and we were supposed to play 3 deep, and I was coaching the defense, and one of the kids got hurt, a kid from Pitt who went on to have a real fine career in pro football. And Ralston comes to me and says, well, Hayden Fry was coaching the other side, and says, we don't want to play 3 deep. We're not geared for 3. We want to play 4 deep. Our pass games are better 4 deep. I said, what? We got 3 defensive backs. He said, well, we got those 3 quarterbacks. We had Kern, Theismann, and we had Plunkett. So, and John's the head coach, and John's out there. I said, well, John, maybe we can talk one of them into playing defense. And John says to me, why don't you talk to them? So I got the 3 of them together. They were all willing to try it. And I said, look, we only want one of you. I said, let's go out there and throw the ball a little bit. And Theismann and Plunkett had just a little better arm than Rex. And I talked to Rex and I said, Rex, look, I don't think you're going to be an NFL quarterback. But you said, no. I told him. Rex will tell you that. And I said, but well, I think you could be a really good defensive back. And when Shula drafted him with the Colts, Shula called me up and said, you coach Grant, what do you think? I said, he'd make a great defensive back. And Rex got 4 or 5 years in the NFL, and then his son came along. His son's out in the audience there, and came to Penn State as a lacrosse player and a great kid. And so I've had a good relation there. And Richie Woods was a pain in the rear end of the recruit. He was such a cocky kid. And over in Elizabeth, you know, all those hot shots over there in Jersey, you know, he gave me all that. He was talking to a Brooklyn kid. You know, he was impressing me. And there was a guy, they had a tailback over there, Elizabeth, that time. And we tried to get, he went to Michigan and Richie went out to Southern California. But anyway, it's a whole bad, I can tell you, Flutie, we made Flutie at Penn State. You know, Flutie, but nobody had heard of Flutie. Flutie came in as a freshman. They stuck him in a game because the game was over, and he starts throwing, you know, loosey-goosey, throwing the ball all over the place, ends up with a couple 100 yards. Next year, what'd you do, 500 yards against us? But we beat you 51 or something, right? And Doug played for one of the great guys. I don't know whether Jack Bignell's out there or not, but Jack's out there. Jack and the Schneider kids and Sam Timer and Red Kellen and all those guys. They had a mafia over in New Jersey, coaching mafia. And in those days, you could take coaches out. And, God, I lied on more expensive couches, buying cases of beers for those guys, and sitting around and talking. And then, so I bring, there's a lot of things, a lot of memories I have here. Gosh, it's been so great to be part of college football. If they would put those lights up, why can we put the lights up? Really, I want to do something here. And get out of here. Right now we're celebrating all these guys and the coaches and everybody that's had great success playing. How many people out there in the audience, how many guys have played college football? Stand up. Anybody's played college football? Stand up. Stand up. Now stay standing if you can. Okay, now anyone that did not have, who would give up the great experience he had playing college football, sit down. How good has it been? How good has it been? And you know what? When Pete when we talk about guys on the battle line, hey, you guys can sit down now. This ain't gonna go on forever, believe me. But remember what we shared in football. There's never been a greater game in football. Sure, if you're a track man, when Bannister broke the 4-minute mile, he had to work like a dog. He had to do it by himself. He had to go out there and do it by himself. And some of the great athletic feats that have been done did by himself. But how many times did we have to be in the huddle and have a quarterback say, "Damn it, get off your rear end and get moving"? How many times? And how many times when the guys were playing defense, right, and they made a couple of runs at you, and the other guy got a little tired, and you had to say, "Hey, we're counting on you. We're counting on you. Don't give me that crap, you're tired. You can't be tired." And Chris was talking about, one of the guys said this at the press conference, about when you went in the shower and everybody was hurting. You know what? When you play football, there's a difference between being injured and hurt. I mean, everybody plays hurt. Right? And you got to depend on each other. We've been involved in the greatest game and the greatest experience anybody could be in. And some of you who are out there have used your football experience to bring up your families, take care of your businesses, to look back with great memories, great teammates, guys you could trust, guys you loved, guys you'd go to war with tomorrow. We're so lucky. We're so lucky. And we're lucky to have a foundation like this, Football Foundation Institute, which wants to help us to keep it going. Because if we lose what we have in football, we're going to lose an awful lot in this country. And we got to remember that. We can't get conned out of it. We can't get talked out of it. Because what we have gone through, will hold us in good stead and will give us a chance. And some of these guys talked about their kids. I got 3 kids. I got 4 kids. I got 2 kids. I got 5 kids. Besides, they don't even know I played football. That's a lot of horse manure. Kids know you played football, and everybody, and they admire you for what you've done and what you haven't done. And I admire all you guys out there and all your families who played this game, even though you may not be Hall of Famers. And I'm a Hall of Famer, not because I'm better than anybody else. I'm a Hall of Famer because I'm lucky. I'm lucky. And if it had to be my football playing, oh God. Hey, thanks for coming and thanks for everything, and God bless you.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah, that was the anchor leg, folks. Any of you guys that want to play a football game after hearing